we're at a point where, and this is where I, not to get political or anything, but this is where law is a problem. For example, did you know that it's illegal in Texas to carry a pair of wire cutters in your pocket?
What?
Yep. It's illegal.
Is that because of fencing?
It's exactly what it's because back in the cattle drive days, people would carry a pair of wire cutters with them, just cut through someone's barbed wire fence and go through it. Well, they created a law that says you cannot carry wire cutters in your pocket.
Yeah.
Because, and the whole idea was, they're through the property before the property owner has an opportunity to come out and do something about it.
Right.
So the idea was, if you carry it in your pocket, it's way too accessible. If you don't carry it in your pocket, you got to put it in somewhere.
Yeah.
And so that it's going to give the property owner an opportunity to come out and take care of it. That is a law still that they've just never taken off the books. It is illegal to carry a pair of wire cutters, or they're called other things as well.
Yeah.
But wire cutters is what I've always called them. It's illegal. Well, that law needs to be changed. We no longer live in cattle drive days. We no longer live in a place where that's really an issue.
Well, listen. The reverberations of the range wars, though, is still strong.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Listen, in Texas, in many states like Texas, there is a whole separate division of state police around horse and cattle theft.
That's right.
And you want to get in some trouble?
Talk to a Texas Ranger. Seriously.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things that they do.
Yep.
In other states, it's something different. I forget what it's called. If you ever watch Yellowstone, it comes up quite a bit because
or Walker, Texas Ranger. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, the big thing in Yellowstone is they get control of that department.
Right.
And that's how they end up running the cattle game in Montana.
Yep.
But it's true in Wyoming, it's true in the Dakotas, it's true in Idaho, California, Florida. I mean, a lot of people don't realize how big of a cattle state Florida is. I mean, they have their own agricultural police that do those kinds of things down there. And so I get why that's still on the books.
I do too.
But to me, it's an easy fix, right? Instead of saying it's illegal to carry wire cutters in your back pocket, just increase the penalties for cutting a fence.
That's it. And that, to me, but that's exactly my point in this scenario, is there needs to be a different law enacted.
Right.
It is not even changing the law itself. Look, I'm happy for there to be a law against squatters not having some rights.
Right.
I want them to have some rights. I do think that there are benefits to that. It just needs to be amended to where it's not the same as it used to be.
Well, because a tenant can become a squatter by not paying the rent.
Of course.
But sometimes there's good reasons why they're not paying the rent, because there's been improvements to the property that haven't been made that made it unlivable. And so you need those protections in place, but it just seems so easy to have a checklist for police to go through and go, well, okay,
this is an illegal situation.
Yeah, you just haven't paid your rent, you're a bum, get out.
Right. Yeah.
And then move them out.
Yeah, and for eviction situations, that is a little bit different. I agree.
Sure.
There's eviction situations, and there's got to be probably some sort of law that goes, okay, now we're going from a tenant to an eviction situation, now to a squatter situation.
Well, and that's different, because if you went from a tenant to being evicted, you had a lease agreement.
Correct.
Right? And
you
so
violated it.
The person that owns the property can show that there is a paper trail. Right? That you agreed to this, I agreed to this, you didn't hold up your end, so now you're getting evicted.
Correct.
With some of these squatters, man, they've never paid rent.
Right.
There's no lease agreement. And to me, it's
or they've forged a lease agreement, which is even worse.
Oh, yeah, we've heard about that.
Yeah.
Or someone else forged it and duped them.
Right.
And that sucks, but sorry.
Yeah.
Be smarter. But there needs to be something in place for when that situation comes up. It's like the that bit from Parks and Rec where they visit with their sister city comes to see them from Venezuela.
Yes.
And it's just no, straight to jail.
Yeah, straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
You can't do that here. Yes, straight to jail.